Hello.
Hey, thanks for the meeting with me. I was just looking over my new client's files, and I see that he requires an AAC device. What should I know about the system before we meet?
First off, it's important to understand that AAC is an integrated group of components used by individuals to enhance their communication. There are 4 primary components, and they are symbols, aids, strategies, and techniques. One of the first things you're going to decide is what symbols you're going to put on your system, and that simply refers to how you're going to represent your vocabulary. And there are a variety of ways to do this. You can choose to use graphic symbols, auditory symbols, textual symbols, gestural symbols. It really just depends on your client and how well they understand the symbol representation.
Okay, so what are some examples of symbols?
Depending on your client, you may choose to use sign or facial expression, eye gaze. There's also the option of using actual objects, photographs, line drawing, or orthography. It's really dependent on your client's abilities. And also you want to consider what aids you're going to use, and that term simply refers to the device. Your device can either be electronic or non-electronic. And with devices, they may be aided or unaided. Examples of unaided systems would be gesture, sign, eye gaze, things of that nature that don't require any other components, whereas aided systems do require additional components.
Okay, so what are some types of aided systems?
Aided systems can be light-tech or high-tech. With the light-tech aided systems, it could be the communication boards, eye gaze boards, pen and paper, photographs, whereas high-tech aided systems include a computer component with them. So, and the computer component may either be dedicated or non-dedicated. If it is a dedicated system, the individual can only access communication, whereas a non-dedicated system, such as the iPad, they can access their speech applications but can also browse the internet, listen to music, that kind of thing.
Okay, so I understand the need for symbols and aids, but what about strategies and techniques?
With strategies such as how you can communicate your message most efficiently, and the purpose of that is just to be quick at transmitting and receiving messages.
Okay, so what are some ways to speed up your AAC user's message?
You may choose to put whole words on the device, or you can put phrases and sentences on your device. You also have the option of using word prediction strategies.
Okay.
And as far as techniques, that's just how you're going to transmit your message. And with that, you have the option of direct selection or scanning through switches.
Okay, so which do you recommend?
Direct selection is definitely the quickest. You can directly select your choice, whereas scanning through switches, you don't have the option of directly making a selection. You have to go through all of your other options beforehand. And it's definitely slowest and should be used the last resort.
Oh, okay.
Does that help?
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.